So traders, let's have a look at the GDXJ and the GDX. What's going on right now? Have we just formed the bottom, and are we about is a bottom forming? That's right. Before we make a nice move, let's get into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, what I'm looking at right now, let's actually start with the GDXJ. Bit of a market update time for you guys. On the short-term view, you can see that we had this ultimate support level around the 51, maybe around the 52 level. We had a bit of a drop down sideways and a bit of a gap up, and now we're holding here. So there's a good possibility this is going to be a bit of a final low or a bit of a bottoming pattern right here, a bit of a bottoming pattern before we continue seeing this in the GDXJ. We do have a bit of a gap up here around the 57 to 59. So that's actually something there. For confirmation, I want to see this thing break out of this, see this little triangle pattern that I got here. I want to see it break up and break above here. If we can get back above here and come up and close the gap, maybe even come back up to 60 level, then that would tell me that yes, this was the final. This was a bit of a final low in the markets before we start to see some really big moves. And if I bring up the last sort of 6 months worth of view, you can see what I'm looking at there. So to me, guys, it does look like that we could be getting this here. Could be sort of one final low. This could be the low in the markets before we start to move up. But we are in a bit of a slight little downward trend right now. So this thing can easily roll over to where we are right now, guys. Again, that's the reason why we want to see this thing break above 56 and even come up and close that gap. If we do come up and close the gap, then it's going to be something that I'm really excited about and really interested in. Really excited about. And then we're probably likely to make another big move in the mining, the GDXJ. There, looking on that weekly chart there, you can see on the overall, we're still in this overall big pullback. So to me right now, very big move up, very big pullback. So we are getting close, I believe, if not now, but very, very soon, to actually starting another move up. We've just been very weak pullback. So this weekly chart is probably likely to kick in real soon. Moving over now through to the GDX. And again, lots of trend lines, lots of stuff going on here. Let's actually bring up the last 3 month view. And as you can see with the GDX as well, we do have that support around $37 still in play. And we did come back down to this sort of low level of the channel. And now we're just rallying up. So we want to see this thing keep holding and keep rallying up. We do have this gap still up here, guys, around that 40 level. So that's something where I definitely do see where this market is likely to. I just see we're probably likely to see that moving to the upside from there. Again, we're still in this overall big downward channel. So to me, it's going to be real soon before the breakout happens and before we start to see a very nice move in GDX. And especially, there's a very high probability we're going to come up and close this gap as well. Traders, I've been getting a lot of questions asking me about, John, how do I trade the markets? What sort of system do I use? What's my approach, and so on and so forth. So I'm running a free masterclass teaching you my #1 trading system for the last 15 years. This is the most powerful and highest probability system on the planet. And I'm going to just share with you all the details. Plus, I'm going to share with you how I find and scan and do all my trading in 1 hour or less per day. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, you can register for this free training that I'm going to run. So go to that right now. I'm going to teach you all the details, and I promise you, once you leave this free training, not only we know exactly what goes into a good trader, so you could be a good trader, but also you're going to learn my #1 trading system, all the details so you can start to crush it. So go to johnsfreetraining.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the masterclass. Go to johnsfreetraining.com right now.